Stand still. What does
Ulduar
you
is
do?
on time.
Always stand still.
You do understand Ulduar right now is on time walking. So if you
Ah.
want like current Ulduar, like it was back then, but
Ulduar is good.
I
mean,
don't
you
want
can-
that back to that
you
because
you can twink Ulduar by just simply being Turiel and having Shadowmourne.
I still haven't gotten Shadowmourne. I can't be asked to work.
Okay, what game are you talking about right now?
Wow.
World of Warcraft.
Oh.
No, seriously, you know, it's on time walking, and me and my guild leader and everyone else is just like, you know what, you wouldn't even be able to pay me to do that shit.
No!
You could put fucking 10,000 euros onto my account right now, and I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, that's kind of why I'm not playing WoW, because I can't be bothered. I mean, I reinstalled Star Trek Online, and I'm basically not playing that. Because Star Trek Online is Starship porn, that's all it is.
Well, it's basically EVE Online, but shittier version of it. That doesn't
EVE
take you
Online?
10
Did
years
someone
to
say EVE
actually-
Online? Now I'm interested again. I tuned out for a moment. What happened?
I said EVE Online.
You mean the version of EVE Online that's the Star Trek universe and actually playable instead of being a massive grind in between really awesome shit.
I've had a couple of friends. I have a friend that has played EVE Online for about 10 years, has not sold their account, but he occasionally just, because what he did is he delegated it to his other friend for a moment there while he went to the army and whatnot. So he delegated to his other friend, like, can you just keep my EVE Online account running? So I gave him my EVE account as well, because I don't really fucking need it, and he paid for it anyway. Guess how much he got for my EVE Online account? After 10 fucking years of playing it.
Oh yeah.
A lot.
A lot. Let's just put it this way, he put the down payment down to his house. So
What?
yeah.
EVE Online, if you do things right and you spend a lot of time, you can earn crazy.
That's the thing with EVE Online. You need to be good at what you need to know what the fuck you're doing, and you need to spend lots of time.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that if you have an account that's, let's say, 10 years old, and you've actually managed to research shit on it and you know, do everything on that point, and at that point you're basically just like, oh motherfucker, I'm amazing, you know, and then you can just sell that account when you get bored of it, and just get, honestly, it's like Bitcoin, you know. I remember where Bitcoin was stupidly cheap. You could just get it like 1 Bitcoin for like €5 or something.
I remember when it was even cheaper. It was even cheaper at one point, actually.
I remember it when it came out.
Pepperidge
Like,
Farm remembers.
No, Pedigree Farm. Or is it Pepperidge?
Pepperidge, yes.
Come on, Family Guy.
Hey.
Why does that even happen every time?
Oh, Pepperidge. Yeah, fair enough.
Right, have to look out of WoW probably.
Oh, wow.
That might be an idea, yes.
Nuclear cannon. I want one.
I was in the middle of flying from Orgrimmar to Perilous, maybe? Not sure where I am.
Why are you going to
Silictus,
Perilous of all
sorry,
places?
Did he change the rules, by the way? For the 5th time?
Because the only thing I'm currently caring about WoW is like, well, they still go to just sideline Blood Elves like they always do. Because they hate Blood Elves.
Oh, now we have Night Elves.
Yes, Nightborn, which means they sideline Blood Elves even more, despite the fact that I love the Nightborn. They're like what the Blood Elves should have been.
I don't know, I'm cool with Blood Elves as they are, I'm just confused how... What actually are Voidborn? Or Void Elves? I don't know where they are from.
I've tried to do a little bit of Argus stuff, I still don't know what it is.
Okay.
It is from the Argus stuff, I'm pretty sure. But
Okay, I haven't gotten there yet, yeah.
Yeah, Alaria referenced it once for me, and then my subscription or upload like, well, no, fuck this. I can't be asked. It's just Draenei pandering to old hell. And fuck the Draenei in particular.
Oh no.
problem with the Nightborn or whatever, the one that Horde gets,
Yeah.
is that they actually have exactly the same animations and everything as Night Elves do. So
I mean, they're
people are
elves.
pissed.
So everyone's surprised they have the same animations as elves. Shock
no.
horror.
No, but because they have exactly the same animations as Nelfs do, as in Night Elves.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's bullshit. I mean, yeah, there are night elves, but no, that's no. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with this.
Yeah, I know. Most people are not. On the other hand, at least the subscription is really cheap. I got for a friend of mine, I got the subscription like 1 month because their game time started running out just as we started to do Mythic. So I was like, I need you. I'm gonna just buy you it. Oscar was there, so he would know. We're just about to go and do a Mythic, and there's like, actually, I think, guys, I'm screwed. I have like 1 to 2 minutes of like stuff done. It was like £9 or something. It was super cheap on G2A. It was like, well, fair enough.
I just found.
Oh
very
yes, pay
disturbing things.
G2A money. That sounds like a great idea.
Well, I already have my own subscription. Plus, I already got like 3 free months because I recruited a friend. I'm not sure if I'm actually completely giving up the Sunday sessions. We'll see. I'm kind of like halfway there.
All right, how are you doing? How are you doing, Freya?
Tired.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Thanks for posting those graffiti. Thanks.
So random.
It's just a bit much. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh no.
Why? Why?
They're really well done graffiti though.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
Why? Are people wasting their talents on this?
Because they can. That's how it works.
True, I guess.
Oh god, that Hillary Clinton one. I kind of want to die a little bit on the inside.
Why?
Love
Well,
Putin one though.
Here, have some more.
Hacker man.
These are not graffiti. These are actually just random luck.
Huh. Interesting.
Well,
Oh god, it's just packaging fail, man. Packaging fail.
Which one?
The first one ever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, damn.
So, shall we begin?
Yeah, let's begin. Oh, I almost set my cat on fire. That's a good one. Okay, so last time we had a school trip to the
Yay.
Hero Association headquarters.
no one could tell me about the device that removes memories.
Yeah, and you didn't find anything interesting in terms of equipment there, thanks to some unfortunate rolls.
Mm-hmm. I needed to hack the computers. Why didn't I hack the computers? I could have turned the computers into a microwave while I was at it. Because why not?
I also do remember that last time Jack hurled off a dog man, half dog man, who tried to find Mr. Sunshine. He hurled him off towards the school. Now, there's one person still at the school, which is Umbra. And you were taking care of Lisa, who exploded some furniture at her displeasure of not being able to see Chaos in the class anymore.
Yes.
Which is pretty bad. Any ideas on how to calm, or, you know, make sure when Lisa gets back from her exhausted state that she doesn't continue to blow stuff up? Any ideas?
Yeah, Umbra would probably contact the Hero Association and ask where the heck Chaos was. And if Lisa can visit.
Ah, okay. Here's the thing. As you ask the Hero Association, you get put on hold, and after a few minutes of just hearing the Hero Association heroic ringtone, or holding pattern, you get the reply that nobody knows where this hero in training is.
You know, the person who answered will suddenly get
professional
like,
heroes
Umbra's
here.
face coming out of their computer, like literally. It's like, are you sure?
You scare a secretary half to death with your antics.
What did the secretary say?
They
No
don't
one
know
knows.
where Hios is. At
Oh,
which
yeah, right.
point, Umbra the ring girled her.
Umbra just sighs and obviously uses her powers to go around and check, because Chaos is not exactly inconspicuous, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Shadows everywhere.
you check around, he's not in the city that you can sense. However, back in the hospital room, you hear a loud yelling for Mr. Sunshine! Mr. Sunshine! Are you around? I need to talk to you, Mr. Sunshine!
What the crap?
A shadowy kind of like half Umbra like emerges from the wall. He's not here.
You see the dogman with the golden amulet around his neck, and he says, I need to talk to him. It's really important. I was told he was here, and a young man with wind powers teleported me here, or tossed me here. You didn't need that front door, right? It's a bit dented now. I landed kind of hard. It broke my fall, though.
We can fix it, no worries. Let me check where he is, okay? You can come inside.
Yeah, thank you very much. Who?
Random door opens with a shadowy hand. It's really weird. and creepy.
I'm Fang, by the way. You're some kind of superhero, right? It's amazing how many superheroes are around at this time.
Well, this is a superhero academy.
Wow.
Right. Just sit there, and there's a random shadowy hand pointing at a regular seat. It's like just sit there.
Thanks, ma'am.
I'll check where he is, okay?
All right.
And then obviously Umbra goes to search for Mr. Sunshine instead.
Yeah. Let me roll me a 1d6, please. Let's see where Mr. Sunshine is. Just a 1d6 flat.
6.
Okay. You can currently not find Mr. Sunshine anywhere.
Wow.
That's because I rolled a 6.
Umbra kind of
That is
pokes her shadowy powers. It's like it's almost the same as like trying to deal with an electrical. What's the fucking hell? Isn't it working? What the fuck has happened? Like, come on.
He's
Come
too
on,
bright
bitch.
for you to find.
Before she comes back to the medical bay, I can't actually find him. Was it something serious?
Yeah, it's that serious. I really need to talk to him, but I can't talk about it.
First check.
I don't know who that is.
Well, he tossed you here, did he not?
Oh, he was on the school bus that crashed into me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause any damage, but I had to cross the street real fast.
You can visibly see Umbra kind of collecting herself before she goes to her more shadowy form instead of the nice medical person.
Oh god, you look awful. What happened?
She kind of flexes her claws. It's like, this is how I actually look.
Alright. Should I be out here? Maybe we find Mr. Sunshine faster if we split up.
No. Believe me, it's going to be fine. And she snatches both Lisa and this guy and teleports them back to where the bus actually crashed.
Alright. Okay. Whew.
Well, there are no students anymore.
Yeah, right now, I mean, the students have moved on in this time, and there's just a, like, you know, one of those wrecking cars that come pick up wrecked cars on their back, and they need a big one for the bus. There's police cars around, just rearranging traffic.
Right, they're not here anymore.
He says, wow, the city is so organized around this time.
Well, it shouldn't. This is not usual. Let me just check. They're still in the kind of shadowy foresty part of thing, because she just wanted to get a vantage point to see what's going on, and she sends her tendril of shadows to go look where the students and, of course, the headmistress are.
They're just leaving the Hero Association headquarters.
They teleported the whole way? Nothing?
Yes.
Before she just takes the two again and just basically teleports in front of Scarlet, like Lisa thrown over her shoulder and this random guy holding hands with her. It's like, phew.
They're teleported there for sure. Okay, all of you. You see this this Wolfman again
With Umbra and Lisa.
with Umbra and Lisa. Yeah.
Oh, good day, Umbra.
Good day, Scarlet.
Oh, I see you found.
Hi. Sorry for crashing into your bus.
Well, sorry for the bus crashing into you.
Oh, it's my fault, actually. He brushes the back of his head with his left hand.
So, oh, Umbra, why do you have Lisa over your shoulder?
Because I'm looking for Chaos. Because otherwise she'll destroy half the city.
And I'm looking for Mr. Sunshine. We haven't found him at the school.
Well, that's because I didn't get to tell you. He's not at the school. He's free today.
I wonder why even I couldn't find him in the city. Is Chuck with them?
Yes.
Why did you need Mr. Sunshine anyway?
I need to tell him. It's really important. There's great danger in his future.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Anybody who wants to from the young heroes, pierce his mask, if you like.
Okay.
Here's the mask. Let's see.
It's all Piercy's mask. Because it makes sense to do so.
Nope. Miss.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh,
See?
potentially.
Oh, I'm all the way down here. Here's the mask. Oh god.
Here's the mask.
I managed
I miss horribly.
Well,
Okay, so Jack and Freya both can ask me a... Actually, Freya, did you count in +1 from him being your love interest?
Oh no, I didn't.
You might want to do that.
I get potential for failing.
Yes.
Yay! One more potential. So I get enough for advancement. Woo!
That's nice.
Yes, it is.
Uh,
This is my 5th advancement.
okay,
No, this is my
let's start with Jack, since he's the first one who rolled and has one advantage. Or
What are you
question.
really planning?
he's trying to prevent something that's gonna happen in the future.
But that's impossible because people can't travel through time. How does he know it?
I'm pretty sure that people travel in time.
Well, he's definitely trying to prevent something that's going to happen to Mr. Sunshine. You can tell that much from his actions. And whatever it is, it must be pretty important to him. And Mr. Sunshine. Freya, ask me 2 questions. No, wait, 3 questions.
So, 1, how could I gain it's probably pretty obvious, but how could I gain influence over him?
Talk to him and show him your golden skull medallion. Or your skull medallion, yeah.
Okay, how could I get him to fall in love with me?
Flirt with him. You know, just...
Okay,
you know, just be yourself, and
and then, showing her sincere side, she'll say, "What's your name?"
God, why? Why?
Oh, he sort of says, "I'm Fang, by the way."
Those are my questions.
Right.
I wanted silly questions.
And you had one already answered by him
Love
introducing
intention.
himself, yeah.
Was there anyone
Damn it,
else?
Freya.
No.
Nobody else succeeded, so that's all you get.
Oh,
I rearrange my labels.
But don't
and add
worry,
a
you
plus
know
1.
how to make them fall in love with you guys. So
You! That's specifically to you. Everyone else might need a different strategy if they're into that sort of thing.
Rachel looks at the Fang. What exactly is going to happen to him?
Yeah, really nothing that important. I don't know how much I can tell you. He looks at you specifically, Keith, and you look familiar, don't you? Have we met before?
He looks at Keith.
Yes. Nice sunglasses, by the way.
Thanks. But no, I don't think we have met before.
Okay, listen here, kids. I'm sorry, I really need to find Mr. Sunshine, so, any of you know where he is right now?
You know, Rachel takes up a phone and calling him. She doesn't pick his phone up.
Okay, he would pick up his phone and, say, Mr. Sunshine, here to save the day.
I want to murder him so badly.
Hi, Sunshine. I'm currently outside the Hero Association. And there is a person that really want to talk to you.
Oh, that's bad. I'm currently in the Himalayas.
When will you be back?
About 2 days, at best. I got Chaos here, and he's met someone new. He's doing fine.
Oh, that is good to hear.
Don't put it that way to Lisa, by the way.
That's good.
So I need some time to get back to Halcyon City. Why are you calling me? Is there an emergency?
Don't really know. He just really want to talk to you.
Do you have him on the line? Do you have him on the line? The Fang sort of walks over to you. I really need to talk to him. There's something he needs to know.
You know, she hands Fang her phone. Oh.
Hello? Is this the real Mr. Sunshine? I'm such a huge fan.
Oh God.
What am I supposed to say? Oh yeah, right.
He'd actually feel Umbra's kind of claw scraping very close to his jugular by this point. It's like, get to the...
Okay, you're in danger. I've got the thing to need to save you. Someone's trying to assassinate you.
assassins? Why? Who? Why? 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 Who? What? Why would
The
anyone do
middle
that?
finger just slowly pokes the juggler, just a hint, as in, please do continue. Any day now.
I don't know how it's happening, but it's gonna be all over the news soon.
How would you know?
Well, okay, so this might sound strange, but I'm from the future.
Ooh! Tell me more. How did you get here? What device did you use? What kind of technology is this? Please
Umber
tell me.
shadowy hand slaps onto her mouth. It's like, shut up.
I really can't tell you. I think that's crossing some sort of time travel paradox law. I think I've already said too much, but we really need to save Mr. Sunshine. Sir, you need to talk to me when you get back. Alright, man from the future. I will certainly talk to you. Although don't worry till then. I will stay safe.
Myself and Rachel will take hold of this time traveler.
Hey, let me go. What are you doing?
You'll be with us until Mr. Sunshine comes.
Sure thing.
It's going to be fun.
Great fun.
Come on, hold hands and I'll teleport us back to the school.
Does
I don't
everybody
want
hold
this person
hands?
to get loose.
I'm not a villain. I'm not dangerous. You can trust me.
Can we?
Yes.
The hand kind of like, goes away just for a moment. Yes.
Tell me about technology to travel through time. It's really interesting.
You'll get your chance, no worries.
Yay!
Perhaps we'll have a guest lecturer or some such. I think it's a wonderful idea.
You mean I can be a teacher? Cool.
How old are you?
At least 8 years? Dog years.
And this is why I said guest lecturer. Not a teacher. As in like a Q&A answer type of thing. In any case, let's just get back to the academy, please. And one shadowy hand goes towards Rachel in a kind of impatient...
Everybody gets blasted or ripped through the shadow realm back to the school. You see a rather, dented in front gate.
I have so many questions.
Sun is slowly setting as the day is wrapping to an end.
Get to fix that, by the way. That means detention. In here we do fix what we actually break.
I can do that. Just might want to take your hands off me, and I can just I can bend it, right?
No worries. And he'll finally he would find himself having like this shadowy ankle bracelet that connects to her hand. Like, yeah.
He walks over, flexes his muscles, and just rearranges the door with like his hands, making the metal creak, and then he puts it back into its hinges. That ought about do it.
Well, not a perfect fit, but good enough for now. Miss Hartfeld, shall we go and find some quarters for this young man?
Yes, let's do that.
Would someone offer some dorm room space?
Which room did Aaron have now again?
I guess Chaos's old room.
Yeah, it would be a single room, definitely, and it would be somewhere like very close by to Umbra and Rachel. I would almost say he would be probably situated in the teacher's quarters between them two, just to make sure that he stays put.
Okay, sure. Alright, so that happens. You get him a room upstairs from everyone else on the
But the teacher's
nice
room's
floor.
actually really nice.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I don't see how Umbra could live in Squandrel, and same with Rachel. So I would
Sure.
think that they would actually.
Rachel could easily do that.
Yeah, Rachel could. Umbra doesn't want to. The difference is that it's could, would, shoulda. It's one of the things. Well, if you can have nice rooms with nice mattresses, it doesn't have to be opulent. I'm not talking about crystal fucking, rooms and this kind of stuff. I was just meaning.
Fair enough.
double
Teacher's
bed,
room.
A double bed, a nice computer, a small kitchenette of their own. That kind of stuff.
Alright, so sort of a one-man apartment with everything. It was like an inbuilt kitchen. I can imagine that. I've been on housing hunt for a bit now, so I know how they look.
Something nicer than what
Indeed.
your average student accommodation would be.
Umbra, you got work later today at the hospital. I remember you do sort of freelance doctor's work.
Yeah, she basically works in a free clinic.
Yeah, it's gonna start soon, so you might want to get on the way. Meanwhile, at the young hero's side, Aaron, you're actually getting a phone call.
Okay.
What would Aaron's phone call be like for one of his less trustworthy associates?
Probably have one of those radioactive symbols, like.
Okay, yes. You realize it's Armor on the phone.
Wait, what? Who's on the phone?
A girl named Armorer.
Oh yeah, I thought you said Umbra, and I was just like, what?
Not Umbra, no.
You mean Amara?
Yes.
Like so.
That one that he posted.
Oh, Armorer.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, he'll answer the phone and make his way to his room so that he won't be disturbed.
Seriously think that Scarlet and Umbra are not listening?
Yes, Scarlet is not listening.
Indeed, Scarlet is not. Only Umbra is.
He'll have ways to stop people from listening.
What ways? Do describe them.
Static noise amongst else with electricity.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. And electricity is very bad to Umbra anyway, so she was just like, ugh, stupid power cuts again. Whatever, it's not that important probably.
So, Armorer picks up on the phone and says, "Hey, Dark Prince, I've got some really good news for both of us."
Oh, really? What's that?
Oh, don't sound so down on it. Listen. There is rumors of someone having a fancy gadget. It gets to teleport. A girl with changing colored hair. If you could get me that gadget, I've got a whole lot of buyers who are willing to already pitch in on the black market. What do you say? I'll make it worth your while.
Maybe.
That's what Armor looks like.
Kind
I
of
have
busy
news
with,
for her, but yes.
Living normal life to keep up the facade.
Yeah, but come on. You gotta find me that girl and, you work your charms. I know you got charms for days. And I really need to get this under a microscope. I mean, teleportation. Think what people could do with that. Well, I'm just in it for the money, but other people really want to push science forward.
Like who?
Like arms tech and, less reputable sources of science progress.
Yeah, like Balam.
I'm not telling. Which is close enough for her to hint at.
You're hinting.
Okay, come on. You still owe me for that last time I got you in contact with the king.
King?
I haven't seen him around in a while, actually.
Well, I heard the Hero Association called him. You wouldn't have had anything to do with that, would you?
No, not really.
So if they got the king and he's the Dark Prince, 1 + 1 = 2.
Maybe.
Alright, gotta hang up now. I got some repair jobs to do. But do think of me and get that stuff. I really need it. And she hangs up.
Yeah, I'll try.
I have bad news for her, but well.
He just ends the call and go, and then he ends the static sound, just tosses the phone to the desk and just sighs. Fuck being undercover like this.
Now you do remember the girl she's talking about with the color-changing hair. You've seen her run out enough. That's Lily. And Lily is currently around with Freya. Let me switch you over to the dorms. Get your character in there as well.
Storms.
Poof. Whoop. Make him smaller. Poof.
Still too big. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, Freya, you're currently with Lily, and Lily, something is different with Freya. She feels a bit off today. It seems sudden. What's going on with her?
Freya, what's going on? Your hair hasn't changed. You looked bleak and depressed as always, but why are you smiling?
Do you think dating someone from the future would have horrible consequences?
Only in a masscape could these words be uttered.
Why is your hair red? Never mind.
Oh God.
Probably. I'm not an expert. I want to figure out how time travel works myself. But all I know is that I know that messing with interdimensional travel is bad, and I guess messing with time is also bad. Makes sense, right?
Freya will take Lily by the hands and kind of crouch down to be face to face with her and say, "I will help you understand teleportation and time travel."
Okay. Yay! Ow.
What happened?
Isn't that your job? I'll do the heavy lifting. You do the thinking.
Yay! But you're really good at thinking too.
Aww.
That is kind of cute.
I wouldn't say that Lily's good at thinking specifically. She's, well, smart, but not good at thinking specifically.
No, that would be Umbra's job.
So, let's see. Who was actually going to meet Stryker at the, bakery?
Jack.
And Keith.
Keith,
And Keith is taking Lily with us
Nice.
at least.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so Keith would want to talk to Lily. Let's focus a moment back on Aaron. What's the strategy on getting Lily's teleportation device?
That's gonna be annoying. Probably during science class. And talk her into it.
Alright. Huh. Okay, Keith, if you want to take Lily along, you better go talk to her right now. She's in her dorm room after all.
Yes, of course. He was planning to do that. Considering the incident at the Hero Association, it's probably better to make her tag along so she can ask all her questions she wants to Stryker.
What incident? I don't understand.
Yeah, but yes. Keith is knocking on your door.
Oh, friends!
The door.
I just happily getting up to get to the door. So, yay! Go on. We have visitors. Who might it be this time?
You open up the door. It's Keith.
Oh,
Yo.
hi, Keith.
Hey Lily, wanna come along and get some bread? some good cakes?
Cakes. Yeah, sure. So, I mean,
Right.
cakes are good, right? So,
Of course, they are good.
exactly.
At the same time, Aaron, you were just going to the bathroom by coincidence and overhear that sort of conversation.
What? Okay, fair enough.
Yes, what are you
Well,
going to do
you
with
went-
that opportunity?
So, okay, we know that Aaron is human enough to need to use the bathroom. Okay, good to know. We have learned something today.
We have learned something. But how many times do I see you to go to the bathroom, Mr.
fair
Christian?
Mysterificance.
I think you'll tag along halfway, sort of.
Okay, so you're creepily going to follow them again.
Not creepy, more like. Did
More like
someone
creepy.
mention cupcakes?
Okay, there we have a scene.
We did. No, we didn't. No one mentioned cupcakes.
Just cupcakes?
No, I just made a good cake. I never said cupcakes.
Oh.
Let's go, Lily.
What about you, Freya? Lily is being dragged off by Keith. Are you going to let that just happen?
What about our new friends?
Oh,
We're a team, remember?
yes, we are a team. He looks suspiciously at Aaron.
At this point, Jack arrives on scene. We had a quick debrief after how your day has been going with Umbra, and now you're at the dorm to sort of go with Keith and Lily to the meeting Striker as well. That means all of you are in one spot at the moment.
Glorious.
Freya will kind of wave it off and say, "Not today. I have some time research to do."
Oh god, I'm interested in that, yeah.
Time research?
I believe in you, I believe in you, Freya.
Huh? Huh? I'm never going to understand women. So, see, Jack is here as well. Let's get going, Lily.
But what about Aaron? He also wants cupcakes, right?
We buy some for someone to him.
Oh.
Alright?
I'll be happy to stay with Aaron. No problem. So we can play cards or something if you go to a cupcake run.
Yeah.
And Jack kind of like winks at at Keith, being like, "I totally got this."
Alright. Alright. See, yeah, let's go on a cupcake run, mile.
Yeah, you go to the cupcake run.
Jack,
I would really
Aaron.
like apple. And you know what? Let's the rest of the guys. Let's just play cards. It's gonna be awesome.
Now, okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, right. Lily, where would you usually carry your teleportation device?
Well, the homing beacon is just a small pin.
Okay, but would people spot it in any way?
I mean, it has to be placed on the body. So if you know how to pin the specific design of the pin, then yes, you could spot it. But otherwise, it's just small enough for me to be able to keep it in my pocket.
Okay. Just could give Aaron some chances to spot it, perhaps.
Yeah. But yeah, she has no reason to be wearing it on her own, on herself, so... Yeah, I can't think of any...
Besides, we're meeting Striker like after they come from the cupcake run anyway, so it's all fine.
No! We're going to meet Striker at the baker!
Exactly.
Well, then I can't actually stay here. Damn it.
I thought you had a way out!
I'll have a way out. Don't worry.
You can turn into air, it's fine.
Yes. So, Lily, let's get some cupcakes, shall we?
But, okay.
Come on, as he begins to pull Lily along. We better
In the meantime, obviously, Jack will start fishes out a card deck and is like, let's play cards! It's gonna be fun!
Damn it, Aaron, so close and yet so far. What are you gonna do?
Well, we still have the rest of the week and the school year.
Yeah, it's not like he's in a hurry.
No.
Let's see.
Alright, playing some cards. That's fine.
So they play a cards, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes before Jack obviously has to excuse himself to go to the toilet before basically in the toilet, escaping by the window vents and just like coming to the baker. It's like
Also, who here knows which bakery I was referring to?
It was the bakery that Righteous Ranger owned. Yvette?
Correct.
yeah, we all know which one it is. Besides,
Exactly.
we have Google Maps.
I need to quickly move it over here a little bit. Clean this stuff up. Oh yeah, Devin was also waiting there for you.
Yeah. Never mind.
Right.
But he's the ice prince, so he's fine. He can just like do it. Did you have a nice day?
Are you asking that, Devin?
No. He's asking it from Keith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fabulous day.
Good.
But there's definitely something suspicious about Aaron. Didn't you notice that guy in the Hero Association who
He's our friend.
raped
What
him,
is
who
suspicious?
raped at Aaron? He totally knew him, and Aaron just, ignored him.
Yeah, I thought the same. It's weird. It's just really, really odd. And that's basically why we need Oscar's help. If something's compromised, Umber told me, we can trust this guy. Like, even if she goes bad, we can trust this guy. Like, he's even more trustable than Mr. Sunshine, basically.
He
what?
put both of his hands on Lily's, one of each of Lily's shoulders. You can trust Aaron. Do not trust him.
But he's our friend.
No.
Maybe he's not.
No, he's
Why wouldn't he be?
Let's talk with this. Let's just talk with my contact, okay? And Jack just goes inside, dragging the rest of them with him, and tries to spot this mysterious person before just like huffing and just taking a table. I'm just gonna buy us some coffee.
Striker, how would you sit in the in the sort of bakery area?
He's probably sitting by the counter. There is one talking to Yvette if she's there.
Is Yvette there? Let me know.
Hope she would.
Yeah, I mean, it can't run without her.
Let's see.
sure.
You had an image for older Yvette, didn't you?
Oh, she's still as cute as ever.
I know I had it somewhere, but until I find it again,
Should I link it to Atem since I probably have it?
sure, link it to me whenever you want.
Well, Jack will obviously go to the counter and start straddling orders. He has a good memory. You should approximately know what everyone likes.
We never asked what Aaron liked.
Oh yeah.
No,
I found
but
it.
it's just us four. It's Lily, Keith, Mr. Ice, and Jack.
Was this image? That's the one I have saved at least from in my folder for Striker. That's 5 years in the future.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, that's the one I have as well. We'll go on a quick. There you go. Go on. Where is it? Okay, at any case, yeah, Yvette is there as well.
Aw.
And Striker will be talking to her as you see 4 teenagers walk into the bakery shop.
They
Terrible
take the
teenagers.
quarter table as per Jack, and then Jack comes to the counter to order for all of them.
He just looks down at Jack and just say, and then he turns to check the clock. So let's see, what time is it exactly?
About 20 in the evening, or 8 in the evening.
You lot are late. Very late.
Jack kind of like grinches, and it's like, well, we had an accident, okay? And then, you know, pulls the side of his, shirt up, and you could probably see burns from the fucking bus. Because it wasn't, like, just an easy thing to do. And then he pulls it down. It's like...
Oh yeah, Lilia's probably changed clothes for some reason.
Sure.
And we had to make sure that that new guy Aaron didn't follow us.
He's a,
You
he's
guys.
our friend. Why are you
Well, no, but
suspicious?
it's
Way
that
too
is that
suspicious.
would Jack would actually say the same. Obviously, because you're in the corner table, so you might not be able to hear the conversation on the counter before. Obviously, he turns back to the lady at the counter and just gives her a cheery smile and it's like, "Hi, can I
Oops.
get
Never mind, I just deleted Lily.
No, not my Lily.
She's back.
Hey.
She just warped out of existence for a second.
Okay.
Slight malfunction.
Fine.
There you go, that's what I wanted to do. Go ahead, go on. Right, so Jack brings over some bakeries and you can get to sit down with Striker and potentially Yvette if she feels like listening in.
So yeah, table there's enough space, so Jack
Well.
just brings everyone their drinks, some muffins, whatever, and obviously Striker has a seat there.
Alexander would ask Yvette if she would want to join in.
She'll wave it off and say, I'm over those, superhero days. I like to just bake now. But
Huh?
you guys have fun over there. Call me,
Wait.
feed me.
She's a,
You
she's a,
need wait.
Can I
Wait, you
actually
used to be a
pierce a mask?
superhero?
Yes, you can pierce the mask on Yvette. Keep in mind she's an adult, so you have a -1. Yeah, it doesn't matter in
Oh.
this case.
Oh, wait.
I wanted to see if I could actually make
Have
sure
you
that
been a
he was choose
superhero?
a righteous ranger.
Yvette will give Keith a wink and go back into the back room.
Huh.
No wonder you wanted to meet here. In any case, the new guy, basically my mentor Umbra, she told me that if there ever was a situation and we might not be able to even trust her, then to contact you. That's why I got this number.
Yeah, you said that over the phone as well.
Yeah, so this is Aaron Ray, and you know, he gives over his phone, and because obviously I'm Air, I can snap pictures from everywhere. It's no issue, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you will find like a brief look of him. And when we went to the Hero Association,
You cut out.
yes.
but
I
it was
think
like
she's
someone
back.
recognized him.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
did I
she
meet
is.
myself?
Mendes, you cut out completely.
But you're back
Oh,
now.
no. Yeah.
I'm back now.
Yes.
Yes.
I accidentally muted myself. It happens.
It happens.
Yeah, as I said, Keith told me that when we were in the Hero Association, someone tried to actually speak to him. They clearly recognized him, and I trust Keith in this instance. But
Okay.
he just went by ignoring them. So if they were by the Hero Association, maybe I know it's a far-fetched theory, but I think that someone from Hero Association was sent to look into the academy undercover. Or there's just something fishy going on. I don't trust the guy at all.
And then there's all about our memories being erased situation.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
that-
never bring us
Yeah.
back.
We'll get to that.
Right,
So-
they were trying to
And
get
he-
them back with Striker's help as well.
Yeah, you know.
I
Keith
know,
is-
I know, my
feel like
mentor.
I've seen you before.
Me?
Yeah, just a bit younger.
Have we seen him before?
That's a good question.
Yes, we
What's
have seen
wrong
him
with
before.
let's
remember-
roll the D100. On high, let's
Oh,
say,
it was
okay,
on a history
say high or
lesson.
low.
Remember in the center where he walked up in his suit? We saw him there.
Oh, that's true.
You might
Oh,
not
there.
remember his visage, but you remember his voice, perhaps.
Yeah.
That might be more
But,
likely.
Yeah,
Unless he took his
actually-
helmet off.
No, he didn't.
No, probably not. I don't think so.
Your voice sounds really familiar though. Now that I think
And then-
about it, he's right.
Either way,
Yeah,
your memories. You said they were removed, correct?
Yeah,
Yes,
thanks.
my flashlight.
Bank incident.
We
We were not robbing a bank.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah, I know too.
While,
The interrogated.
while difficult to find footage of the incident, I have my ways.
My mentor told him
As,
he would have his ways. It's just part of his mystique. He just knows everything anyway.
whose mystique?
Yours.
Hmm.
Jack says with actually a bit of a smile and a bit thumbs up, like he likes it. Then he kind of stage whispers to Keith, "I think she has a crush on him."
Who has a crush on who?
Umbra on Striker.
Oh no!
Wait, Keith is just like. No way, she couldn't. I can't imagine her knowing love.
She even smiles when she's talking about. It's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
It's like a normal smile. She looks like a normal human. She's actually
Weird.
happy.
Okay.
The old stage whisper there, like, you know, like teenagers are.
You know,
Are you
so-
two
so-
done?
Jack blushes absolutely horribly, which, like, obviously makes her look like a tomato face. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Alright. Finish your cakes. He says he takes up a small metal case and removes. Let's see, how many did it show up now again? Let's see. Okay, 4 of you. He takes up 4 little small circular discs.
I actually
and-
wasn't there, Devin says, so I don't know what happened.
Either way, take these, put them on. Just hold them or place them somewhere on the board.
How do these work?
Something. Just hold it.
But how do they work? How would you lose memories? How are these going to restore your memories? I need to know!
Sounds like you want to unleash your powers on your technical
we
know-how
will
once
get
you see them
there.
and hold
Yes.
them.
We will get to that later.
I'm sure he's happy to help you. Maybe, you know, if you're, like, good enough, he might even give you an internship or something, you know? He's really famous, you know that, right?
It's only human. Never mind. Yes, sure. Yeah. Yep.
So obviously Jack just holds his this. It's like, okay.
Okay.
I'm
let's
still going to
see.
try to figure out what the fuck it is I'm
Before
getting.
he does anything else, he'll just look over his shoulder towards the counter and say, "Yvette, I'll be back in about an hour, okay?" And with that,
Alright, have fun.
What?
will do. With that, he just removes part of the, puts up the sleeve, and you'll see a very highly technological wrist computer, and he just taps in a few times.
Oh, I have one of those.
Okay, bring me home. Let's see, just need to bring that note up first.
A female robotic voice sort of speaks up and says, "Bringing you home, honorable scientist."
Yours talk? Wow.
You can't actually do the voice correctly.
I can't do the voice justice, of
We
course.
seriously need to make
Voice
Lily
activation
do
command
it.
Complete. Bringing you home, Striker. Welcome
It's like
back.
the StarCraft 2 Terran
Yeah,
voice.
yeah. We
Announcer
should
voice.
honestly make Lily do the voices for that, because she has honestly just the right cheerfulness for it.
The
Oh,
voice
no,
wouldn't
not
be that
Nick,
cheerful,
Freya,
probably
Freya,
more of a
sorry.
matter of fact.
Always
Yeah.
fucking mix up those
With
two.
that, all of you are teleported.
Yeah.
Jack just kind of instantly, because he just doesn't really know how. He doesn't like surprises, so he instantly goes to his air form. Now, can you teleport there?
He's still teleported since he held it.
Yeah, of course.
I would say, yeah, for the sake of the story, but you would arrive and then turn into air immediately.
Yeah, it's like by the time he's there, he actually sucks all the air out of the room because he didn't think to be kidnapped. He was like, shoo, immediately.
You can see like porcelain clinkering and cups sort of shake, and a little bit of like the door flings close, like vum, like there's a swoosh of air in the store as well. Yeah.
Well, oh yeah.
Suddenly you're in a vacuum. Enjoy your life.
It's not that bad as people make it out to be.
How did you do that? How does this work?
Then,
is the same as mine?
First, we will restore your memories.
You know what?
You would have left like a miniature air bubbles in front of everyone's faces so everyone would die, but you know, when they run out, that's it.
I want to go to a different scene here as you get teleported to give Freya a little bit of chance here, since she's back at the dorm room, and I think she's got something on her mind that she wants to do.
Oh, the love! The love.
Gives me some time to...
Oh, remember, Jack's puppy is there too.
And Lobo should be around if you need it.
I'm just probably going to assess the situation, which is a form of her studying, looking up anything about time stuff.
Time stuff. Wow.
Okay.
Well, actually, talking about paradoxes don't happen unless they're meant to be. As long as you don't like try and prevent your own parents' birth or something like ridiculous like this, you will not create a paradox. I just read.
What about if all you do would have come true in the future to create the current future, the current present?
In that case, it's just meant to be.
Yeah, I think that's how infinite loops start, though. So be careful.
Yeah, but the infinite loop is fine.
It's
Because
only
at
the
the end of
infinite
the
loop
day-
for the guy traveling through time. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not actually an infinite loop.
Okay, ask me 2 questions from the list, Freya, and see where it takes us.
Alright. What here is in the greatest danger of things, batshit crazy things going wrong if someone were to go through with this relationship?
Is that something you can ask from assess the situation?
Well, what here is in the greatest danger? Okay, so I guess that was like my thought process, but in general, what here is in the greatest danger involving the time situation?
In the greatest danger, you know, you think back about the things the Fang said, and you realize, yeah, maybe Mr. Sunshine really is in really great danger, and you should do everything to work with Fang on preventing what is going to happen to the man who, you know, saved you from captivity.
Okay. And okay, well that's probably obvious. What here can I use to What here can I use to learn more about time travel? I guess here would be the school, maybe.
Can I actually answer to that?
Sure, if you have an answer.
I have an answer. She should honestly, because she should honestly approach Scarlet, because she can control dimension, which is basically space-time.
That work.
Otrix does as well.
If you, yes, but Scarlet actually
Nobody
does it
knows
in a
where
greater
Otrix
way.
is right now.
Like, and also, yeah, no one knows where he is.
No.
So Scarlet, for example, she can bend reality to the point where she can actually go to a different fucking dimension. It's
Yeah, and
not
time
even
works
space and time.
strangely there, so sure.
It's even further than space and time. It's also dimension. So she can basically almost break the fourth wall, but not quite. And it's amazing. So if she actually wants answers, I would say fucking talk to Scarlet.
Yeah, maybe the headmistress knows more about this.
Sorry to kind of take over your fire, but honestly, it is the actual answer.
Someone is moving his microphone aggressively. Okay, it's done. Good guy. Yeah, I think okay. One way is asking Rachel about time travel, since she's headmistress. She might know the most about it. Alternatively, I mean, Fang probably knows since he did it. He time traveled, if that's what he actually meant to say. You could talk directly to him about it.
I hope he knows how it works, but you never know.
That sounds like the most direct course of action.
So now you have 2.
So she'll probably go see Fang then.
Okay,
Good choice, 'cause
you're
Rachel
just gonna
doesn't-
walk up and knock the door then?
Yeah.
Okay, as you knock the door, roll me a 1d6. You better roll high because that's good, or I mean low. 1 is the best, 6 is the worst outcome.
I can't. Oh, 2.
Okay, 2 is good. Yeah, come in. He says, Mr. Sunshine, is that you?
Freya will open the door and say, "Sorry, no, just me."
Oh, hello? Hi, he says, sort of waggling his ears.
Do you like training?
Sure, but is this really a time for training? It's already dark outside.
It's always time for training. And she'll go to the center of his room and start doing push-ups.
He sort of scratches the back of his head. Sure, okay. He squats down next to you and does push-ups with you. He seems really, really fit. And says, yeah, so you're going to school here, huh?
Yeah, I also want to help Mr. Sunshine.
That's good, because I feel like he's gonna need. See this amulet? He shows him the same amulet that's, no, not the same, but obviously something that's looking just like yours, and says he really needs this. I mean, maybe it can save him. There's a newspaper article that he died of a chest wound, and maybe if he wears the amulet, it can prevent him from getting mortally injured. After he died, the whole city fell into disarray. There was vigilantism all over the place. The Hero Association just got into a bit of grudge match against heroes just wanting to be heroes. And I got caught somewhere in the middle, together with, my mother. And father.
Who's your mom? Who's your dad?
Who's your daddy? What does he do?
He's a hero, you know? They both were heroes.
Oh my god, if you're your own offspring, then that's gonna be a shit thing. I can
Don't.
totally see that happening though. Oh my god.
I didn't think I would need this to think, but alright.
Right. Moving swiftly on.
Freya will say, shouldn't you just have him wear full protective chest armor, not just a medallion?
I guess, but where am I gonna get protective chest armor? I hear his muscles and bones are tougher than anything humans could make.
In the armory?
You hear a few dog paws behind you, and Jack's little dog puppy walks in the room. Apparently he left his door open, and the little critter escaped. Now walk is sniffing on both of your feet.
Oh, new people! You're so nice. Oh my god, this girl, she's so nice. And he did a little dance. It's basically almost
he bounces in between you, so the bounce where he doesn't move his feet but just bounces on all fours.
Yeah. And then he just goes and kind of puts his little paws onto the guy's knees. It's she really likes you, right? She really likes you. She's great though. She's so loyal. She's so nice. Like, my master, she really likes him too, but different way, you know. Like, he really likes her. You know, it's so nice, and she always plays me, and she's so nice, and she's so nice.
He blushes deeply. Is this one of your friends?
Yeah,
He seems a bit special.
One of my teammates' toddlers.
He's just a little baby, still.
Plot twist, that's Fang when he was a kid.
He runs towards, obviously, Freya, and is like, hold me, come on, you want to hold me, and you're warm and nice, and especially nice, you know, please. And he'll just give, like, honestly, the puppy eyes of doom. Like an attack.
So, okay, wow, yeah, so... I really want to help Mr. Sunshine, like, he seems to be the key to all of this. But I can't find him anywhere. He sort of sits down like a meditative stance with both legs crossed.
How can I not find him? His scent is everywhere. Just follow the scent, like everyone does. Come on, like, this way. And it's like...
He said he was in the Himalayan. That's halfway across the world. No way, he's back in 2 years. He's...
The puppy doesn't get it.
Okay, listen, he's back in 2 days, but we gotta make the most of the time. You've got friends, right? Like the sunglasses guy.
Huh?
I don't think that's gonna get us there to him any faster.
Well, but maybe you can stop what's happening to begin with. If we catch the bad guys before they pull through with their ploy or plot, I don't know what they're planning or how they're gonna do it. All people said that there was a day when the sun rose early. The fight was so bright that it illuminated the entire city. And then Mr. Sunshine fell from the sky. Dead.
Oh! We need Shadow! We need Shadow! We need the headmistress! The headmistress is nice! The headmistress! We need the headmistress!
No.
Yeah, we need to talk to the headmistress, Freya, if your friend is right. He looks at the doggy and gives it a pat. Because it's too damn cute to resist.
Like they bounce like, headmistress, headmistress, headmistress.
Well, this new information will probably be useful, so yeah, I probably should tell her about it.
Speaking of, we need shadows. We're gonna jump to Umbra getting to work here.
She just teleports to a quiet alley and before goes to the... It's a very bad neighborhood. And, you know, she heads off.
Oh, she's right at home, is what you mean.
Yeah.
No, she isn't. But she's happy to help people, and you will find a completely different side of her. Like, she's not belligerent, she's not unhappy or anything. She's just actually quite gentle with the people.
Yeah, you're looking forward to that. Alright, so you do this all night, and it's gonna be late at night now. You usually take... I remember her riding, like, the subway or streetcars home.
Yeah, well, she has a motorcycle of her own.
Oh, a motorcycle. I didn't know she had a motorcycle. That's fine. What does it look like?
Casual! My motorcycle flies!
It's a fucking Kawasaki. It's a Kawasaki Ninja. Enough
Doesn't
said.
tell me anything, but yeah, sure.
I will give you a picture. No
Oh yeah,
worries.
sure, totally do.
One of the most beautiful bikes ever made.
How did
Yes,
she,
I know,
how
I
did
want
she afford
I
that
want
again?
That from 2006
Which
version. ZX6R, please, for me, because I am a woman.
Or
Yeah, ZX6R. That's my absolute favorite. And 2006, mind you. I could do with the 2009 as well, but it is my absolute fucking favorite. Like, absolute, it's a beauty. I love it. I love it, and I love it, and I love it.
I think she loves.
there we go. How to bypass Google removing view image. You right-click the image.
There you go. We took the same
Cool.
picture.
Alright.
Oh, fucking amazing. We took the same picture, the same link. Oh my fucking god.
Alright.
Can two people be more the same? I mean, this is just fucking amazing, and we did it at the same time as well. Oh my goodness! Did you see that? Did you see that?
I do. It's same second. Moment I skipped over. You're thinking back about actually. Well, once you know that you're done with your work, you got some time on your mind driving your motorcycle. You're thinking back about Lisa and the whole situation with her, about essentially losing the one she started caring about right when she really cared about him, and
the only one who actually, like, basically
stand up with her, yeah,
herself.
Around, yeah.
It's almost the same as, like, she kind of identifies with Lisa a bit, because it's the same with Lisa and Hales. You know, Lisa doesn't have to be afraid, you know, around Hales, because Hales can fucking take it, you know?
He regenerates.
There's even more to that. I mean, Lisa doesn't really know her real parents. Kind of like your parents died when you were just a toddler, giving you these shadow powers, and your mentor, Xerxes Prince, really took you in and made you to who you are now. Yeah. And he's now gone as well.
Hopefully it should have been someone else, so maybe Umbra would have been more humane.
Yeah, well, she was first an orphan, and then afterwards she was raised in a military type of situation, so of course she became cold, but then cruel. But when she just sees her clinic duties, she's actually, like, soft as butter. Like, you know, someone like, you know, Righteous Ranger would totally actually accept her as a friend if they saw each other on the clinic. I don't think Righteous Ranger, for example, would even recognize that this is Umbra.
Yeah, all this goes through your mind until you suddenly feel really cold and detached from your surrounding. It's as if all your far outreaching senses suddenly are cut off. What do you do?
She of course tries to shift into shadow.
Just as you shift into shadow, a huge red maw appears in front of you, trying to swallow you and your bike whole.
Fuck. Well, the shadows are everywhere, so of course she teleports away, her staff in hand. It's like, what the fuck do you want?
As you teleport away with your staff in hand, you realize that the shadows you teleported into are solid as ice to your usual gaseous self. And in front of you, out from the shadows, cracks like growing crystals, a dark figure with a red sharpened maw. The person doesn't really move as much as she grows. It grows. He grows. And you're standing upon someone who looks very similar to you. Made entirely of shadows. So dark you can't make out the details of their actual figure.
She curses before she concentrates just for a brief moment. She doesn't need much. But because her own form is cracking, it means the shadows are cracking. Well, she has control over the shadows, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So what she's going to do is kind of a desperation thing. She can't teleport, she can't do any of that. What she instead does is she sends 5 notes. 5 notes.
Write them down in chat best after you say them, so I can write them down as well.
Yeah, so it's a simple, it's one word, and it's help. And it is to Striker, Jack. Funnily enough, Righteous Ranger. It is also to Mr. Sunshine of all the fucking people.
All the fucking people, alright?
Yes, indeed. And it is also to our mage. Our resident mage who has not been seen for a long, long while.
Okay.
Mad magician.
Wait,
well,
so
he's not the mad magician anymore, but yeah.
You all got the same message of just a shadowy help.
Okay, now, before...
Obviously, you know, basic latitude of where she was at that point, but that's it.
Alright, Otrix. Okay, so... the person speaks with a voice, the sound of a chainsaw sawing on metal. It's screechingly high, but still clear enough to make out. Ah, so we finally meet face to face.
Umbra just like makes her staff into a skith, like a proper skith, and she's like, if you're gonna do it, just fucking do it. Before actually breaking hold of the shadows and becoming herself again, and just jumping up is trying to face.
Sort of a shadowy mace swings against your skin, and they both collide and both shatter backwards. And the person says, "You will finally pay for your crimes."
What crime?
You think
helping the people? If helping the people is my crime, fuck you. And she just throws her skith away with a chain following. It's like, you know what? You're happy to lose an eye? I'm happy to lose you an eye. Because obviously she aimed for the eye.
Yeah, alright, you aim for the eye.
Bigger target.
With what do you aim for the eye?
With her skits, of course, and remember, there's a chain trailing, and it's shadow, so she can control.
You pierce it into the person's head, where the eye should be, but it just clackers against the shadowy material, crystal almost, just crystallized darkness, and not a sound of recognition of pain or something similar arises, just a bellowing, screeching laughter. You are.
Go ahead.
Yeah, she said sounds like a she from the voice, but could be a he with a very metallic voice. You have joined long ago a very exalted club, hero killer.
She actually just hisses and doesn't even care about like her skith anymore. It's like, you know what? If I can't defeat you, I'll fucking consume you. And she runs towards her, shadows gathering in her like arms. And for a moment, it looks almost like she's hugging her, the bigger figure, unless she's being swatted away.
Okay.
She tries, honestly, seriously, just absorb her shadows into herself because she's the fucking shadow. It's like, I am the shadow here now, bitches. And she tries to do that.
Okay, as you try to do that, the figure's mouth increases in size and she tries to actually bite you off a chunk. At about head size, and the both of you just entangle into each other. You with your more gaseous fluid form and she with her solid crystalline darkness. And you hear her almost whisper into your ears. I am Vanta Prince. You killed my parents. Prepare to die.
God damn it, Anthem!
Anyone's parents, you fucking stupid idiot! And you'll get a crystallized fist because obviously, if I absorb your power, I absorb your skill when it comes to the shadow. You get this crystallized fucking, fist to the face. I've not killed anyone, and it's like. Poof.
You punch her in the fist. You also feel. What fist are you using, left or right?
Right.
Yeah, you also feel a searing pain down your left arm. Your left arm has been bitten off.
Okay then.
She actually fucking screams. She really screams.
I'd imagine, yes.
And just falls off, like going back from her like shadow form to a normal form, and there's just blood everywhere, and she's just like screaming and screaming and screaming. She's never been that, it's never happened like that before. Never been defeated.
You see Vanta advance once more. She seems to be a little bit more exhausted and says, I am not done with you. You've ruined my life. You've killed my parents before I was even born. You will suffer. What are you gonna do or say?
I bet it's Umbra. She will try her last thing, and the last thing is just that, you know what? Fair enough. And her message, randomly, the same message that she sent to those 5 people, it will suddenly explode in miniature shadows. It will give a description of this person, the latitude and the longitude, and it's actually screeching for help. And there's blood from her arm. She basically used her own life force to transmit that fucking blood to where it was.
All right.
Gonna be very basically like it's gonna be shooting your face kind of blood. Like, you know what? Even if you were asleep, you were doing something else. This is important now.
Before, yeah, okay, go for it. It's your scene for the moment.
Afterwards, what she does is, you know what? I don't care what happens to me. They'll find me, and even if they won't save me, they'll stop you.
All right.
And that's the main fucking thing.
The
and
scene
then after that, she succumbs to bloodlust, and you can't do anything anymore.
where the scene cuts off is we see Vanta animalistically on all fours just crystallize towards Umbra, and the scene cuts over to Jack, Stryker, and Devon, as well as Keith on the ship,
Both Jack
and Lily as well.
You know, the Jack and the Stryker would have gotten the message though.
Yeah, this happens a bit earlier, so I'm gonna just blend into the scene as it happens live. Yeah. Playing with time today, which is fine. Yes. You're in the big ship, and Jack kind of created some air bubbles around you. You hear the ship from around you. You're in a very futuristically but cramped space.
What the heck is going on?
And Lily's eye just shines up, and her hair just turns bright pink. You're like, yes, just runs to random any piece of technology nearby. Just yes.
Okay, you hear.
Jack actually sucks the air out of you so that you can't just rave and rant anymore.
Oh.
You hear air pressure malfunction detected. Checking for leaks. That's the ship. For all of you who want to remember.
Jack,
Fine.
using your power.
He still is in his air power because he doesn't want to get, killed. So, but he lets the air float back into the room randomly, like air pressurized, normalized type of thing.
You see Lily on the walls, and there's a sudden sound of foreign tampering detected. Deploying countermeasures. Locking airlocks. Venting air pressure.
Wait, what?
Do not vent air pressure. Lily, get down from there. Don't touch anything.
What's going on?
I already stabilized the air, Jack says, still in his air form.
Yes, we know, and she is jumping all around the ship, which the ship doesn't approve.
Lily, come down.
You need to earn the right to
Air
research.
Air hand kind of comes down and just pulls Lily against the Keith. It's just almost like you have to catch her. It's like
I got you. I totally got you.
It's a warm and nice welcome.
Oh, thank you. But
now,
does this ship has a fully functioning AI?
Yes, amongst other things.
Can I talk to it?
Where is the ship? Is this ship in space? Are we in space now?
Are you still Doneg?
You hear a loud thumping voice, something sort of footsteps, and then a giant mecha sort of kneels downwards, looking into the door with one single mechanical eye that looks around. You brought people in here. They need to stay. Well, they need to wear suits just so they don't contaminate the ship. We're detecting unknown bioforms on them.
Just run the decontamination sequence and we'll be fine.
Unknown bioform? What?
He focuses on Lily for a while longer.
Lily, what does he mean by unknown bioforms?
Probably a bacteria or something, I don't know.
Doneg, full status report.
He pulls a status report and prints it out for you, because why not?
So, are we in space now?
No, We're still in Halcyon City.
But we are in a spaceship in.
Yes.
Are we in that big?
Yes. Now come on. He says as he just walks and just scans in the files into a
This-
small data pack.
Where's the mainframe? I want all the logs. All the logs.
You
No.
will not get access to them
Why not?
because you have not earned it.
I haven't earned
At
it.
the same time, the ship would say, "You are no scientist."
Oh.
Excuse me?
No, Lily, calm down.
What?
Just- Don't listen to
Did the ship just
don't-
sass me?
No, don't listen to a
Covered.
stupid ship who doesn't know anything.
Open up the lab at level 17.
Opening up
We're gonna
lab,
need the
making note
we're
that
gonna need the
specimen
toys
is
there.
easily agitated.
I.
Yes, I can tell she is. We need the toys in lab 17 to test it.
What do they mean by specimens? We are doing experiments.
You could say that, sort
Yeah.
of.
Jack, are you sure this is a good idea?
Don't you worry.
We're fine. I'm going to unlock all these places' secrets.
No,
Yes.
you will not. If you do, I will.
I will prove this AI wrong. I am a scientist and I can break it. If I have to break it to prove it, I will.
Cover.
Yes.
Give her something to play with. Give her give her a small cold storage battery.
Yes, we have many depleted now. We're running a little bit low. Well, hopefully the fleet will arrive soon. He says, turning around with a thump, and a few months later you hear him come back.
Is there more of them?
And he hands you an about fridge-sized battery. You know, this is a giant story-tall mecha that just hefts his fridge-sized battery in front of you. You're by now in the main labs where Stryker would want you to go.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
this is
I
freaking
could
amazing.
turn this into a supercomputer. I got
Wait.
this.
Wait, I
That's
thought
a
of
battery. Play with it if you want. Just
Do
don't-
try.
Will
Do try. Do your thing.
I thought officially no one has been able to get in on this ship.
officially.
Yes, that's an old story. An old story. You were probably, let's see, how old are you now again, Kit? How old are you now again?
15?
Okay, you was 3.
I think it's just a calculation, just about, like, tries to calculate well. Just transfer to Earth years. Like, oh yeah, 50.
Let's just say this, when you were around 10, I managed to get, the team I was in managed to get in here and so much fun stuff in here.
Are you talking about Umbra?
No, getting into the ship.
Oh,
The
you said
gas ship.
her. You said her. So that was like, what?
Well, he might be calling the ship or her.
Things here.
Oh, I know. My mentor told me that there was this place where they somewhere go to with you, and it was amazing. And by her description, it was this, but she never told me where it was or what it was. So now I get it. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, she wanted to destroy it. So did so did Scarlet, I think, as well.
Otrix as well.
Otrix
Well,
did.
she doesn't want to destroy it anymore, so you're cool.
Oh, wait, she didn't want to destroy the ship. She wanted to protect it.
Oh yeah, Scarlet tried to stop Otrix when he went berserk.
Hey.
I think Scarlet actually, to be honest, OOC moment here. Scarlet wanted to destroy the ship first, but then when
No.
when she recovered the people, then she didn't want to destroy it
No,
anymore.
Scarlet never wanted to destroy the ship. That was Otrix and Felix.
Yeah, Otrix definitely wanted to.
Yeah,
Oh,
Otrix
Felix,
definitely.
yeah,
and
that's
Felix
the
as
one.
well.
Never wanted to destroy the ship.
Okay, then I'm just mixing it up.
Yeah, and Umbra. Also wanted to destroy the ship because she thought that it was a bit too much of an AI.
Yes.
But she has changed her point of view since then because of obviously Oscar having You know,
But
and
you
she
know,
actually changed her mind
Alexander.
afterwards.
Not Oscar.
Oh, fucking
Alexander.
hell. Sorry!
Oscar's
We have
dead
fucking-
for a while.
You have that. Well, that's debatable. But
Fine, true, but
fucking, he has fucking 10 million identities. That is nothing to do with me. That is not my fault.
But yes, anyhow. Well, you'll basically see this high-tech lab, just lots of technology.
Lily seems entirely and just takes the battery, just plunks it in the corner, like just takes out tools and just starts working on it.
Alright. Lily,
It
roll
may or
me.
may not blow up, but
Indeed. We'll find out. There is a roll you can make here. It's alien tech. Yeah, roll me your alien tech.
yes, I'm happy I took the advancement that allowed me to arrange my labels and get +1 to a label.
You can use that too.
What would Striker actually have for stats now?
Let's ignore it for now, you know.
Yeah.
Take.
Let's not worry too much.
Boom!
Oh wow, okay.
Nice.
When you roll a 10 plus, it does what it wants to do, what it's supposed to do, and it works either exceptionally well or you get an additional use out of it.
Well, I'm basically trying to make a computer so I can connect to the ship because I'm a terrible person.
The
no,
what?
you're not.
You're trying to re-engineer a battery that is depleted to be a functional computer to interface with the ship.
Yes,
Well,
and
interface with
due
the
to the way roleplay works, she's actually capable of doing so.
She has turned a
extra-
microwave and a
perhaps-
washing machine into an advanced tracking
No, but
device.
perhaps she has extra parts in her, you know, pouches and this kind
Also
of
that.
stuff.
Yeah, you work around it. You want to interface with the ship directly. This is going to take some time. Let's focus on what Jack,
Oh, yes, it
Keith,
is.
and Stryker are willing to do too. And I guess Devin is also sticking around, looking wondrous at everything.
It looks
For
like
now.
a mess, whatever it is, so it doesn't seem to make sense to anyone.
Okay, Keith, Jack, shall we get down to business and see if we can restore your memories?
Sure, let's do it. We can do it, can't we?
So please take a seat in these two chairs. Bring down the helmets and just put them on.
Jack
Well,
does it
basically review the
trustingly to the
footage.
point as that he takes Ice's hand, so to speak, and just kind of pulls him close, and the wind whispers into his ear so that even, like, he's not actually moving his lips. Nothing can read that communication and says, you know what, something goes wrong, ice the whole place, please.
That's gonna go down badly.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean ice the whole place, as in mean ice the whole fucking everything.
Yeah. Striker is gonna be pissed. Mostly
Yeah, well, he can be pissed because if it honestly goes stupidly wrong, like in the wrong way, like, and Jack and obviously Ice has been living together now for what, a week? So they know each other. So what he means is that, you know, if this guy turns out to be a bad guy and we switched consciousness to become robots or something, you know, shit like
Who
this.
knows what he wants to do here?
Yeah, exactly. So if it's anything else than what it's supposed to be, ice the whole place. Him included.
That's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it would be unleashing his powers, but he's an NPC, so. But
Yeah.
even then.
Anyway, let's get to it.
Let's get to it. So, how involved is the process to reclaiming the memories?
Let's see. First, once I put on the helmet, he would initiate the sequence, and they would basically let's see. In front of them, they would basically enter this, well, kind of like spherical, I think, where they think that they're basically watching their own bodies from that perspective.
Sword Art Online?
Kind of, yes, kind of. And basically, you're getting a review of your memories.
Might be surprising things in there. Atem, would you like to give us a feel if there's anything surprising there?
Let's see, and Strike, before proceeding, Strike puts on a pair of specialized gloves so he can basically just filter through the memories.
Wait.
Like,
Strike
diligent.
is seeing the memories.
Yes.
How
I'm-
far back does,
I am suddenly glad Lily is not exposed to this.
how far back does it go?
He only
Yeah,
goes
I'm
back
kind of concerned
to
about
the
that as
day.
well.
He only goes back to the day that you guys lost the bank incident.
Whew, alright. Alright.
Fair
Chill.
enough.
He's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. He just likes science a lot.
Oh god. You totally see the memory of.
He will find
Oh,
Jack,
Lily's
for
friend.
example,
Yes, he will.
helping Lisa with his brother. You'll find memories of him playing with his dog, like random inconsequential memories that are basically tooth fraction, and you already know that's not it.
He basically just tosses them aside to bring up what really happened at the end, and just. It looks like, one of those at the orchestras with the stick that directs the orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that, but with his finish, like just switching around memories. Just okay, that one is more important. Bringing that one up. Basically, it's just holographic manipulation of the images to basically bring them into focus, zoom in, and reshape them basically to fit to basically become whole again. Taking pieces, puzzling everything back together.
Wow, okay, I like that.
So none of that like restored by just spinning really, really fast like they did in the movies. If you've seen that. Instead, here we have to review the memories and
I'm thinking about
Compare
Remember
them.
Me, but
So we basically get our memories back, yeah?
Indeed, you do. You get your memories back. You remember everything that happened on this day as it happened. Though you don't happen the point from when the lights flash to when you get back to the school, though.
though he'll try and get those back. But
We were probably
too-
unconscious
they
or
are
something.
probably too fragmented or just
We
non-existent.
were probably unconscious or asleep,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I
Okay,
would say so.
there are memories that me and Keith lost about the chaos competition.
Yes, I remember the chaos competition now. I
Yes.
remember who's in
Does
it.
Striker know about the chaos competition now?
He does.
Yes.
Yeah, he wouldn't know about it because he would have shifted through the memories.
Yes.
Mhm. He basically took look at one of them like, this shit again.
Jack kind of like wakes up and is like, "What this shit again?" Because his memories were obviously he had just one memory. What shit?
Nothing, just something deep. Nothing important, really.
No, this would be a perfect time for.
Oh, right. I got through. I'm a part of the chaos competition. Totally
Yeah,
forgot
that.
that.
Yeah, that.
Hey,
You might
what's
want
happening?
to
What is
do
the
something
chaos
about that.
competition anyway?
What
does it
chaos
mean?
competition? Oh well.
Wait, what happened?
What does
to,
it mean?
Boom, boom, boom.
What happened to my 10,000 euros?
What fucking chaos competition? If you need money, you could just ask me, you idiot. My father's a lawyer.
I
Will-
didn't enter it on purpose.
Chaos competition is basically who can wreak the most chaos in the game. Blam
And-
blamber.
You know, remember that video of me apparently shooting the tire of an innocent van from ArmsTech? Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that
that
was not so innocent considering they shot a rocket at us first. Oh, and then there was a
Speaking
video
of
of
those,
No, but seriously, what is chaos competition in the first place? Because Chuck doesn't honestly know. What is it? What is this whole bullshit?
It's according to the leader, it's a way to find a proper hero who can deal with heroes who doesn't really act like heroes.
So basically, they're trying to find Mr. Sunshine, right?
No. They are gathering heroes who, there are heroes like Umbra and Icelord, who doesn't give that much about civil damage and such stuff. And there's no really one looking at them and correcting their wrongs. That is what the cash consultation is about, finding people who is ready to do that.
But my mentor
If I
has never
remember
been like that. You do know that she actually volunteers on clinics, you know? She actually gives humongous amount of money to charities. You know, it's not like she's a bad guy.
Did you
No, she
ever
isn't.
hear of
She
the
isn't.
incident in Halcyon City where she blocked this entire sun for what was it now again? About 10 minutes?
Yeah, she did. And you know what? It was
Oh,
still...
I know. I was there.
Yeah, so you see, it's not that as bad as fucking people make it out to be. She was arrested for absolutely nothing. And it was
Oh,
actually
I
your
know.
company
Crap.
who did it.
My mother's
And
company.
Jack just
Jack,
actually points at his finger to Striker.
Jack, the money that I got from it was pulled from Cape. What was the name of the hero association?
Keep
Grande.
Cape Grande.
No, this is
Cape
getting
Grande
interesting.
Cape Grande is having a hand in the cash competition.
So basically, we're in the right. It was a good thing we came here so that, you know, we can actually make sure, because he's not part of the bloody hero association.
Are
The
you?
whole fucking association is fucking rotten as fuck.
No,
There you
but
see.
technically
There you
I
see.
am
But
part of
Umbra
them.
and
I
Rachel is
work
part, and Mr.
with
Sunshine
them at
is part of
certain
the hero
points.
association.
The what now?
But you know, Umbra, Rachel, and Mr. Sunshine is also part of the hero association.
Yeah, they are. But they do good work. I trust my headmistress, I trust my mentor, and I trust the national fucking hero. Don't you?
Well, I do trust Rachel and Sunshine. Yes, I do.
Yeah, and has there ever been a time when Umbra hasn't come for your rescue? Has she never fucking not actually honestly addressed your wounds? I'm sure she must have been harsh about it. But at the same time, has she never actually failed you? No, she hasn't.
The thing is, I never know where she stands.
Oh,
She stands with us.
Look, kids. Umbra does what she thinks is best for you. Even if she's harsh, she means well. Same for someone who was on the same team as her. Although she and Rachel did clash quite a lot, but in the end they end up good friends, as you can tell now when they're running a school together. Did not see that one coming, actually.
Yeah, good friends. The Umbra is totally not a teacher just so Rachel can keep an eye on her. Definitely not.
Nope.
You do understand that, for
Umbra
example, my
keeps tabs
mentor,
on everyone.
every year, on the anniversary of when they defeated Buckshot, she sends stupid amount. First of all, in Rachel's name, she sends like a fucking 200,000 in Rachel's name into charities that she thinks that, you know, Rachel would actually like the money to be in, and also an expensive bottle of scotch, and also the certificate that, you know what, you're basically amazing, you know, you have donated this and that much. That's what she does. I spied on her and my father the other day.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my father is a lawyer, so, you know, he handles all of that crap for her.
Jack. Spying on people is bad, even if it's on your mentor. Don't take up her too much in that regard.
No, but that's the reason why she told us, if you can't trust anyone, come to you. So now we're here. What else should we do?
Well, besides, lay low, find out what you can, work in the shadows, and don't raise attention. Also, Lele, would you want to recover your memories as well? Well, do you
What?
want to
Memories?
continue
Oh, right,
to-
memories.
Uh,
Currently, that block of depleted battery that used to be a block of depleted battery looks like a bunch of wires and half-broken panels and... Yeah.
Okay, please
It's a
take,
Maybe
mess.
went overboard again.
please
How do you
take a
know?
seat, take down the helmet, and we'll get started.
What will this do to me again? I was kind of busy.
It
This
will
can only
let
end
us
badly.
review your memories and bring them back to, and restore them.
Oh, how?
That's a secret.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you're poking around my brain if you don't know what you're doing in there.
They work on these two.
Yes, but they don't consider the possible repercussions of such things.
I've tried it on myself.
If there was be anything, weird going on, I already told Ice, and he looks at Ice.
Yes, Ice Lords. Yeah.
Devin,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Devin Ice. So I already told Ice, if there was anything untoward, he's gonna freeze this whole joint out. So you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
And besides, we have fire and wind too. Do you think this whole place is gonna actually survive between me and Keith? No, it's not. We're gonna protect you. And
Yes,
we can
sir.
trust the guy. Me and Keith went through it, it was fine.
Question: does the machine record your memories?
No, it does not record them unless I specify.
Do you specify?
No, I did not specify that they were to be recorded because
Excellent.
memories are to be kept. Your own. Now, please take a
See,
seat and
he's
put
a
on the
man
helmet.
of honor, like Mr. Sunshine.
Yay!
Yeah,
Alright then.
I'm gonna try to pierce his mask.
Sure, roll for it.
Although it probably is going to end badly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think he's as honorable as Mr. Sunshine, apparently?
Also, Keith, that van you fired upon wasn't a legitimate arms deck van.
It wasn't.
It was legitimate. You opened fire on the company.
Oh. It shot a rocket at us first.
No, it
Do
didn't.
you want?
It
Do
did.
we want to review those memories as well? If so, specify the time and date, and we can review them.
Yeah,
See what
because they
happens.
shot a rocket at us first. I defended myself and Lily. Just as
Please
her.
take a seat. Please take a seat again.
Yes.
But what about my memories?
Don't you worry, we can do both at the same time.
Yay! We can remember!
So does Keith take a seat?
Yes, because no, they totally shot at him first.
Okay,
They didn't.
They did.
Then helmets on, and let's bring up the memories.
Memories!
At the same time, he tells, let's see, Kaverk Orwell Donnig. You said foreign what was it that you said now again when they arrived? Foreign contaminations or something?
Oh yeah, that thing.
Are you muted, Atem?
Well, sure, I am not muted, but what do you wanted me to interfere here? You're having fun by yourself. That's good.
Well, I was asking the AI or
I
what?
was asking Donnig what he said now again when they entered the ship.
I don't remember.
Something about alien specimens or
Oh
something.
yeah, alien specimen. That was regarded apparently towards Lily. She seems to be not human in her genetical makeup.
I'm gonna scan on her as we do the memory review.
Now, Lily, you could use the computer that you made there to make the test come up negative. You're a regular human.
Unfortunately, she's in the machine at the moment.
Your computer still works, though.
Yes.
You
Yes,
could do this, since
but-
I give you that as a bonus for your 10 plus
No.
roll.
This does work exceptionally, so yes, I will obviously try to do that. I want to do that. I am nothing but regular human. There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, all the results come up negative, and the ship does reruns and reruns. About 2,000 every second, and they all come up negative. She seems to be an ordinary human. Perhaps something's wrong with the ship's data computers right now, or maybe it just had a malfunction. When you compile a couple of billion processes every day, sometimes you get wrong results.
Check for external hardware accesses or internal, aside from my commands.
Romeo 1d6 here.
And roll and run scans for tampering.
She runs scans for the ship runs scans for tampering. However, it does not come up with any foreign materials being attached to the ship. It seems everything in this ship is from this ship.
Run program. Check scan for programs that is not of your make specifically.
There are dozens of programs not for your make. It'll take a couple of days to. This is a couple of skyscrapers tall ship. If I run every program, this might be a bit overkill.
Check for programs in this lab that has not been created by you, aside from my technology that I have worked on.
Can we do that tomorrow? I'm watching this new show they put on Netflix.
Netflix will be there tomorrow. Would you please do it as I asked?
But it's asking me if I'm still there. I've watched for 38 hours straight.
You won't get
Do you want me to cancel that subscription for you?
No. Okay, checking the laboratory now.
Jax just kind of randomly pipes in. It's like, can we get to the point? Are you restoring her memories or not?
I am. He says as he's still just directing the memories and just checking.
Well, check faster.
I am. Don't you?
He's channeling Umbra there. He's like, check faster then. I've better things to do.
You are definitely looking more and more like Umbra every day and acting like us.
He actually shivers and it's like, Keith, I'm acting more like Umbra.
Keith is in the machine.
Keith is in machine. But
I don't want to. Like he takes his limp hand. It's like I don't want to be like Umbra. And then he turns to, am I acting more like Umbra? Ice, come on. I'm not like that, am I? Can I actually reject my mentor's influence in this point? Can I do that?
The thing is, how are you going to do that? Consider it's the way
it's a game master thing. I'm pretty sure there is a way to do it.
She's not actively trying to influence you, so therefore you can't reject it.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
that's how I
it
would
doesn't
see it.
matter. I think it's more her, like more him being him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's panicking. But yeah, at the same time, Striker is bringing up a bit more checking for anomalies in brain scans of, Lily. See how much difference there is between hers and Keith's brain.
I mean, there's some... Lily, how would you explain your people's brain patterns compared to humans?
Well, the whole emotional center is completely shot. It's shunted through the hair instead of, normal places of the brain.
Okay, so that's a dead giveaway that she's alien.
Someone have messed with her.
Also, yeah, unless someone decided to use it for some kind of weird experiment.
Yeah.
Then again, Donnig said she was alien specimen, and they trust Donnig. I mean, so far he hasn't been wrong actually. Also, how goes the search for the foreign programs that was designed by strike Alexander or the ship.
Actually, I was wrong. But yeah, continue. Sorry.
How goes the scan for the systems? Atom?
It's gonna take some more time. At this point, you get the message from Umbra, the help message, like leading through the shadows.
Yeah, both. Yeah, it's first in the shadows, and then it starts to bleed, and it just becomes there's like help.
Yeah, the same one goes out to Righteous Ranger and Ostrix. And I suppose
and
Mrs.
Rachel
Sunshine.
as well, and Rachel as well.
Yeah, and Rachel as well.
And it gives the latitude, the longitude, this kind of stuff, like where she actually is.
With that, Alexander would just end the session, just send the message, memories back into their heads, and just go like, okay, speak. Let's see. Cover red station now.
What does that mean? Jack's basically frantic. This is my mentor. This is what do you meaning?
Red stations prepare countermeasures for eventuality code 65 now.
Preparing all systems.
What is fucking eventually code 65? Jack
what's going on here?
What's happening?
What's going on?
Did I recover my memories?
Yes, you did. You did recover your memories.
Oh yeah, the chaos competition.
I'm kind of curious, what will Rachel do?
Also, bring out the experimental suit. This is gonna take a wild rodeo.
Well, if Umber can't handle it. Rachel will get the message. I'm curious what Rachel will think.
Yeah, we're gonna find out when we are done with the scene here.
I wanna know!
You won't get it now.
Get it soon.
You lot will basically see the ship just assembling pieces from one of the walls, turn into one of very, very advanced looking power armor.
But I'm guessing we didn't get to see at Keith's memory of them shooting a rocket at him first.
Yes, we did.
Yes, they shot a rocket at him first.
Oh, well, we went through the memories of a rocket being fired at him or him shooting a fireball first, whichever happened first. Which is it at him?
I'm pretty sure they shot first.
I think they shot first, yeah.
They shot first.
Okay, then that's cleared up.
Ha! In your face.
Yep, they definitely shot first. Yeah.
We have this super futuristic suit
Now,
and they just assembling.
What in the world is going on?
Jack is gonna be like holding like hands almost with like Lily probably holding hands with Keith, and Keith kind of holding Ice's arm. It's like at the backing away, like Jack is kind of taking the backwards. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, nothing. I'm just shooting up.
This was not supposed to happen. What's wrong? What is this message? What the fuck?
Umbra's in trouble and I'm going to help her.
Umbra in trouble? And
that was her blood, Jack.
He actually
this
looks
is a
at,
serious situation.
He actually looks at both Keith and Ice and Lily. He's like, Umbra in trouble? Like, when has he ever been in trouble?
What?
Okay, time to send over how the suit. This is a prototype suit from him.
So he's gonna look at Keith and Lily and Ice and just ask, like, when has Umbra ever been in a fucking trouble? I like that. Yeah, she's not one to get into trouble, so what the fuck is this guy saying? You know, yeah, sure there was a bit of blood and my mentor's gonna be fine.
Don't I bring up status report on Umbra's vitals?
I can't get a connection.
Bring up the network.
There's
Yeah,
a huge
yeah,
dark
it's-
zone in our sensors. Like figuratively and literally. Let me show you the visuals. There's like a huge darkness within the city.
As he does that, Lily takes up her own risk, activates her own command. May, can you check these coordinates just to with all sensors seeing what's happening?
You'll find an arm. Just a single fucking arm.
Oh yeah, that's what Lily reports back. That seems like there's been some sort of... how would Lily, May describe an anomaly like that?
So, I don't know, it's an arm.
I mean, all the organic matter that we can find here is an arm.
Yes, basically. Because she has all the sensibilities of a... Yeah.
Actually, well, it's the lower part of an arm. The upper part of the arm is missing.
Ah.
No, it's basically from the shoulder down, I would have thought.
I mean,
It's
a
just
bit
clean off.
got not clean off. No, not bitten clean off. Let's be like that.
Damn. So it's
Yeah.
basically like half from her elbow, and then there's a part missing, but it's basically missing from her shoulder down.
Yes.
She has to do some really serious reconstructive work to get that back.
Yes.
Thankfully, we got science to take care of that. Yeah.
We have the technology.
We can rebuild her.
Well,
Shadowy.
put it into ice then. Chuck, just put the fucking arm into ice. Everyone knows this.
It's on the other side of the city.
Meanwhile, Otrix,
Yes.
you get that message too. What do?
The first message is shadowy help. The second
Yeah.
message is in blood.
Well, I mean, he's the first. He thought like, well, Umbra never asks for help ever. This is serious.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Well, he doesn't want to do this, but well, he has to. He feels like so. Yeah. He's basically just going to snap his fingers, call out Otrix. Look, we need to go.
And then you get the blood.
Yeah. We need to go fast. Summon the forces. We need them now.
Yvette, do you heed the call?
She runs to the door, slams the close sign on, motions for everyone to get out, and she'll put her suit on and head out.
Okay, Rachel.
Whole team together. Aside from Felix.
Yeah, and remember that she actually does the same again with blood. So she really fucking needs you. And she's not above actually for once asking for help. She has clearly been humbled in the past 5 years. A lot.
Well, getting your arm bit off is going to humble you a bit.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, she's one of those people that if I can't handle it, then fuck it. I can't handle it without my team. I need my team.
Yes.
Rachel is, currently sitting at the computer as we look into the computer.
Remember, Rachel gets the sign too.
Yes. We zoom in on the computer and see ideas for college hero education, as she writes. Well, it was a good idea that the student came up with.
Mm-hmm.
She then sees the message.
And suddenly shadowy help comes out. Latitude, longitude, that's it.
Well, that was that peaceful night.
Certainly does.
Yeah, as she then, stretching her upper body a bit as she stands up. Better get going.
And suddenly there's blood.
And you then see Rachel, step a foot in front and just boom.
And
It's out
suddenly
of the
there's
door.
blood.
And suddenly disappears, running really fast towards the location.
So the old team meets the new team. Actually, because everyone's gonna be there. Obviously,
Rachel's not-
Freya. I think Freya would have actually, with this Ray character, they would have probably actually gone against Rachel. Like, as in they would have followed her.
You know what? Yeah, at one point Fang Sun says, "Do you smell blood?" And you do smell blood, Freya. Your fine nose picks it up.
Yeah, I guess.
We gotta check this out. He runs over to Rachel's room and he sees the message. And so do you. Rachel has already left just a second earlier.
But Umbra told me I'm not supposed to go do this stuff. I'm in training. But I suppose that never stopped me before.
Who cares
So,
about
yeah,
training?
let's
Someone's
go.
life is in danger. Maybe it's Mr. Sunshine. No, he couldn't be here. It's gotta be someone else.
And even if the headmistress did it, we should totally do it.
Freya will shrug and say, well, at the very least we can go check it out. If it's too much, we can leave.
Alright. I mean, it's done.
There's the old team and the new team, and the only thing you'll find is a fucking arm.
Yeah, I think
Is it?
with everyone rushing in on this position, I think this is a good way to end the session so I can plan for the next one of everybody meeting there and there's things that could happen.
What I want you to understand is that it's Umbra's arm, and all of you would have probably noticed that she has a particular ring on that finger, on that arm. So you know it's Umbra, and she obviously have the shadow tattoos and this kind of stuff. You know, in her arms. One of the reasons why she actually wears long sleeves.
I would say there's even still shadows flowing from the arm, as if it's not
you
never
will
quite
fucking
ceased.
recognize this is Umbra's fucking actual arm, and someone managed to actually pierce even her elemental capabilities. Shadow is the hardest to do, and they still manage. So you are fucking up against something huge.
I also reminded to Atom that Joe hasn't been his hero form since
since Bakshash days, yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't have his hero costume anymore. He and Otrix are two people, but the same.
Well, then show me what Otrix looks like in old now. Yeah, that's your homie way.
I want to actually see the reunion between the four.
I want to see that too, but I need some planning around that. If I toss the current characters and the past characters in there, I need there to be some sort of way to organize that. Otherwise, it's just going to be a huge chaos.
I want to see.
Yeah, I like it.
Interact. Like, for example, Jack comes there, Keith comes there, Lily comes there, Ice comes there. Obviously, we have.
Yeah, maybe I can have some more school characters show up, because Devon might, call for an emergency of his team. Yeah, so Team Hope is there as well.
Yeah, but we are all gonna fucking congregate around this. So let's congregate. I want to see this. Okay, get the whole team coming together first.
Big hero congregation.
Random question. The Alexander's, Otrix, Rachel, and Yvette. That team. What would be their ranking, as in the current society?
Well, it's mostly a popularity contest as much as power, So
Joe is basically unknown, so.
So Joe wouldn't even be on the list.
That they were one of the legends. I wouldn't say that they would even have a ranking. It would be more of one of those kind of legend teams. Like, you know what? Back in the days, we had this team that was so awesome. They put this fucking shadow monster that was devouring a world to the end. It would be like a legend.
Maybe those who follow the hero legends would recognize them as a team, but of course, some of them haven't been active, like Righteous Ranger or Otrix.
Yeah,
Then again, Rachel and
in the individual rankings, if they had actually done something, then they get their own rankings. But when it comes to team ranking, it would be the team that fucking did the Buckshas,
Yeah, exactly.
It would be a legend thing. It's like, you can't give him fucking, a number to Merlin. You can't give a number to fucking Lancelot. You can't give number to these people because they're so fucking awesome anyway.
Yeah.
They're basically more myth and a legend than actually real people, I would think. But that's just my opinion.
I like that, yeah. I mean, of course, the ranking is all just, what the fans of the heroes, come up with, not the heroes themselves. And a team like yours, that's stuff of legend. and I really want to make that something special. So it'll be a great.
Older Otrix would be, but
yeah. Your homework is going to be finding a picture for Otrix and what he would look like right now when he turns up there.
So next time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the reunion then between the new and the old and everything.
And a good reason is to find Umbra.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is that she's the most unlikable, the most decisive, the most fucking shittiest fucking character I've ever played.
Yes, I wonder why she got attacked by the good guys. Or was it bad guys?
Yet at the same time, when she's actually being abducted and she actually asks for help, everyone fucking rushes there. That's the good thing, you know?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, no matter how fucking stupid, no matter how fucking idiotic, no matter how decisive, how fucking... She's basically the most horrible human being you've ever fucking seen. And yet, she works for the good. And I like
not
that.
The most unhuman being, would I say?
Well, she's not Bakshas. Enough said.
But Bakshas did work for the good.
Yeah.
He's not Hale either.
Joe has become handsome. What
yes, he has become handsome. Good. Very good.
He's mostly has grown more confident in himself.
But all of you still actually answered her call, which is amazing.
I like
it. Try to help people when he can.
Before she asked the same thing, they didn't come. So this time they did, and that's amazing. I mean, even if it was purely ability based, like I can't even contain this.
You know, Umbra, they are all adults now. Maybe that's why they're coming.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Even if it was just, you know what, ability-wise, you know, even if she can't contain it, then you know what, we have a better chance as a team. That's great. Like, even if it was like that, I just really appreciate that. That's fucking amazing. It's not like, OC point of view.
Yeah,
that's
I like it.
Amazing. I fucking am. I find it so amazing, guys.
and I like that. This is one of those role-playing moments where I'm like, as a GM, you have to put some people in actual real danger of characters dying to just give everybody like a little notch. Hey, this can get real fast, this hero business.
However, the funny thing that has happened, Atem has now put the fucking most unlikable character, which is Umbra. She's the most unliked character. And yet everyone's coming to her rescue.
Exactly.
Which is kind of like, she has value. She's still a person. You still acknowledge that because that's what fucking heroes do. That's what heroes fucking do.
Just save people, you know, saving everyone who asks for help.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what fucking heroes do. Exactly.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, Keith.
Indeed.
No, but Keith is actually right in this. Because Keith just says, yeah, no matter who asks for help, that's what heroes are supposed to do. And that's exactly what heroes are supposed to do. But because also it's Umbra, we kind of need the old team with the new team to do the fucking shit. Because otherwise, we're not going to fucking succeed.
Part of me is really offended that this might be how Otrix looks now. Otrix, not Joe.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Adorable.
What, the Japanese guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, so Otrix is wearing blue now?
And he's not hiding anymore.
You know, it's totally gonna be like when they meet each other. Otrix, is that you?
You know what, actually?
You're probably going to build me both of them, because if he's going into action, Joe gets Otrix out immediately.
May I just give a bit of something from Umbra to
Of
Otrix?
course, yeah. What would it be?
So, should he actually decide to come, so basically, between the normal message and the blood message, I can see he actually doing it, I will give him the book.
Yay.
And the card.
And the card.
Yeah.
I will give him the both, because by now, if he doesn't... Yeah, exactly. So can I give him this gift?
I haven't destroyed the world yet.
Yes, okay. The book of... yeah.
Bakshas.
Yeah, but there's a lot of information there. Half of it which we couldn't read. We could only read it with Rachel's help anyway. But it can help him. But Otrix actually can help. Otrix can actually help use the book to actually summon certain minions as well.
Sure, it's basically the Necronomicon.
Yeah, exactly. He might not be able to read when he was youngster everything, but now he might be, and I trust him. So
and if Joe
enjoy the book
Otrix
and
might.
the card.
Nice.
The Bakshash card.
Yeah, the boxer's card was done, and it was imprisoned. The card is not there. It was not the boxer's card. It was the three-headed dragon, I believe.
I think
We
the
released
gargoyle one.
him, didn't we?
Yeah, you released him at the end.
We
Yes, we released him as a we released him as a deal to get out of the shadow dimension. That
That is true. That is
no,
true.
but we actually re-imprisoned him again.
No, we didn't.
No, you didn't.
Damn. Fucking hell. I was pretty sure we did.
Well, the book is good at 2 anyway. You know, that's a
Yes,
good
it is.
The book
deal.
is amazing anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna fucking enhance his power like tenfold. It's gonna be cool.
He's gonna go super. He's gonna go Super Saiyan with that book, yeah.
Yeah.
Or go Bakshash, either.
Yeah, then explode into black goop. Okay.
Don't go Buckshare, or
No.
me and Rachel is gonna be like, oh, power! This is gonna be so good! Ugh.
Well, I certainly hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see what happens with Mr. Sunshine as well. You know,
so first
this
is ended.
No,
You
but
shouldn't
this
expect that from Otrix.
Righteous Ranger has come back now. We have to make like at least like 45 minutes just about her because I want her to solve the thing.
Sure. Okay, make it.
I asked this as a player to my game master. Can you please make Righteous Ranger or other one of her characters, which is Freya, solve the fucking thing? I want that to happen.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
she gets so little screen time and she's so amazing.
I'm not going to steal it this time.
No, I've stolen it so many times anyway. So, but I just want more screen time for Freya or Righteous Ranger or whichever. But now she's coming back, so she has to both, and I want her to have the lead. If that can be arranged, please.
yeah, Frey, if you want to take the lead next session with the investigation on where Umbro went, that would be good. Either with Freya and Rachel's Ranger, or maybe both of them combined.
Maybe both of them. Come on, how fucking impressed are the students gonna be? Because the students are gonna be there, Because Jack got the message, and obviously Jack's gonna go there, and Jack's gonna fucking bring the rest of the group there. So let's do it, kind of that kind of thing.
I'm very pleased with that picture of old Joe actually, because I have him right next to each other right now. It's not that much different actually. It's just one is bored and the other one is actually staring ahead with purpose.
I have to say, what the fuck is it called? Striker. He looks actually so cool as he is right now. Like I can see that he's in tech armor. Like I have this old shield, old sword, but you know what? I can see my sword fucking doing pew pew pew. It's fucking
Who says
amazing.
it's just the sword?
Yeah, I didn't. I can see your fucking shield just going. You put it down. And it's fucking one of those shield.
Energy shield, yeah.
Yeah. You get my point. Exactly. Seriously, we are far too much in the same wavelength. It's not funny anymore. What the fuck are you doing? Are you reading my mind, or am I reading yours? In any case.
Also, at the mistake, to basically exclaim out how Joe is working now, because he's always acting as Joe these days. Just persona protagonist. Otrix is his persona, basically.
Yeah.
Very well. Works for me.
So, should we do the end of the session thing?
Yeah, end of the session moves. How did you grow? Let's go for Aaron today first. How did you grow?
Well, I need to open the books first.
I think, personally, may I vote in here? Because we have taken so much people from the past in this session. I vote that, for example, Aaron actually did very little as Aaron, but he did a lot as Striker, and he did a lot in the kind of new striker. So I think he should be judged as what he did in both of these characters. But that's just me. And I think this should go for everyone.
But your older
Up to
characters
Atem.
not necessarily have stats at the moment.
Yeah, they don't. But fact is that what Ray should do. You know what I'm saying? Like, as in, like what they did in their old characters should actually matter in Ray. You know?
Mm.
Yeah, I think none of the options
Because otherwise
work
he's
just
basically
fine.
been NPSing and getting no reward for it.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine with it. None of the options fit this session. I can always take one the next
Well,
time.
pick in the middle.
They grow into my own image. It didn't really
Yeah.
happen. It didn't really happen, so therefore I'm not picking one of the moves.
Alright, very fine. Keith, how did you grow?
You know, grew closer to the team and grew closer to Jack, you know, because he came, you know, up with the idea for getting rid of Aaron. And a good point.
Coming together in mutual hatred of the new guy. Bullies!
The thing is,
He's the one
I
who's
actually
crazy.
have Keith already.
Yeah, so you get to change my labels. The only
Yes,
thing you
I
can't
do.
change is my freak.
No, you can't have locked 4 things.
No, I say the only thing you can't change is my freak.
Oh, can't change. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, you can have locked 3. of them.
Frankly, I think I should actually. Oh god, your freak is probably locked at 3. But you know what? I am going to put your
Hello?
superior one up,
Yes.
and I'm going to put your danger one down.
Ouch!
because we need someone who can assess the situation, and I can't move freak. Otherwise, I would have done freak, and I know how directly engage. It's fucking difficult, but I will move that in just the next session. No worries, I can do that because I have influence over you. It's no worries.
Well, don't worry. You know, me having 3 freak, 2 savior, 2 superior, -1 mundane, -2
Yeah.
danger.
Yeah, exactly. I'm at 2-2-2-0
And
-1.
and I get a potential, means I get a new advancement. Now,
Yeah.
let's see what advancements are under the line. Unlock moment of truth, change playbook, take a dog move, take an adult
Isn't
move.
it that you have to kind of basically take the moment of truth twice?
I can take it twice, yes.
No, you have to take it twice. Because if you take it one time, you can use it one time. Then you use the other time, and then it's like a basic
You
skill.
can take it
Yeah.
twice. No, but I don't actually know. I need to read up that in the rule book.
No, because I've read it in the rule book because I wanted to use it twice again, and they said, I have to take every other advance before I can take the
You-
thing again.
You're trying to unlock your moment of truth a second time, right?
Yeah, so
maybe I'm not
after
sure
I have
if
used
I
it
should
once. Like
Yeah.
after if someone has used it once, then what happens then?
There is
Yes.
a chance to unlock it a second time from one of the advanced moves below the list. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, unlock your moment of truth after you've used it once is one of the options you can choose. But
Yeah.
you can only choose that once you've got 5 from the list on top.
I already have that.
Exactly. So you could technically
Yeah, four.
unlock it again and have it ready
I have
again.
my 6 advancement. Oh, all those advancements I get with Keith. Rachel barely got anyone.
Well, yeah, because you actually fail a lot in stupid shit.
I'm
like,
starting to
yeah,
fail
I'm
as
gonna
well, so
buy
I
a
should catch
muffin,
up.
and I want a fucking strawberry muffin, and you end up with chocolate, and then you roll for it. That's you have this good, you never fuck up in anything that's crucial. It's actually really annoying.
Well, that's just because that's how good Keith is.
Yeah. Well, I
He's
think
just embracing his inner pervert.
You know
Wait,
what?
I didn't mean that.
Like, the only reason
Yes,
why
you
I didn't
did.
ask him to come live with me and Ice was because in an apartment there's no girls. And he knew this. It was kind of one of those, yeah, moments. You have your room all to yourself. I'm still paying the rent. No worries. You don't gonna get a roommate unless you want it. You know?
Oh no.
You know,
that's what
I'm totally, I'm totally in
I
a
know.
corner, but I'm totally in a corner. You know, fist pump. You know. Anyways, let's move on.
Indeed.
Atem.
Yes. Next person is Freya. How do you grow?
Into her own image. Upon meeting Fang, she's not so freaky anymore.
Yeah, there's
There's
someone
someone
just
else
like her.
who's like her. And save her up, because like him, she wants to save Mr. Sunshine.
And also, you have your helpful little mate. Hello, the little puppy who loves you.
Yes.
You have no ideas what naughty things they will do if you ever in the same room.
What?
Gotta take will your powers. Decisions.
Decisions.
No, I mean like naughty things and like putting the hand onto the waist and this kind of stuff and be like, now my job is done. I can sleep in the feet. I will be happy.
Wait, what? The little dog.
Yeah, it's dog.
Hmm.
It's not that difficult actually. Just drag it by their sleeve or drag it by their hand. Just put the hand on top of the waist. Like
All
spinning.
right. Lily, how did you grow?
Good question. I did make a machine out of a depleted battery in an alien ship that I want to learn even more about. Striker's not going to stop me. I'm going to get access to more information about this ship. So I think I grew more into my own image.
All right, cool.
I just have this feeling I might have grown into my own image. Sadly, I already rearranged my labels, so I only have 3 kits set free. What might I change? Let's reduce danger and increase mundane to 0. Yeah. And the sum of my labels is 4 because of the advancement I got. I'm awesome. Lily is awesome.
And lastly, Jack, how did you grow?
Well, obviously, I closer to my team. And I would actually want to give influence to both Billy and Keith.
Oh.
And on top of that, I would also like to get influence over like another characters, which would be obviously Striker. He already had that. However, he can still. I would like him to shift my labels as well, and also to the headmistress as well, because to me it was very kind of It was super good because I honestly felt that as Jack, he was just good. Honestly felt included in the team. Even as a Mendes, I felt included in the team. So I want to give them people, perhaps maybe Striker and our headmistress would like to shift the labels of my Mendes. However, I'm allowing them to do it on Jack because Rachel and Striker should actually shift the labels on Jack, but at the same time I feel that they should also shift them on Mendes if there was such thing. But we don't have that such a thing anymore, so you know what? Shift them on Jack and how you see that you feel fit for Jack. So I'm giving influence to 4 people, and I want nothing to myself.
You can always give free influence to people. That's no problem.
Let's see.
Because I can do this, and influence in those
Mundane
cases
down,
because they.
secured up because he's acting more like Umbra.
Okay, give me a second because we have to go because I have 4 people to do it. So
Yep.
just one at a time. So okay, first of all. So what did you want?
Superior up, mundane down because he's acting more like Umbra.
Okay, next one. Debbie the Keith or Rachel or no, I forgot already.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see.
Do you want to do?
Since Keith didn't see you act more like Umbra, then he will put your mundane up and your freak down, if I can at least.
Yeah, you can. No worries. Okay. Next one.
I was also thinking about, because Lily has a slightly different view on things. She
Go for
also would think that Jack's mundane should go up, but what should go down? He's superior, I think.
Okay. And next, which I believe is actually Keith again.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's you again.
Uh,
It's just not just Keith, but it's also Head Mistress, I believe. So it's your choice again as a Head Mistress.
well, then she Savvy up, danger down. Because
Save
what
you up
real-
and
what
danger
really
down,
people
yeah?
needs proper danger? They need to be able to save people.
Good one. Perfect. Thank you very much. Not too bad. Okay, next one we go. We haven't done Freya. Or Ray. I don't think.
What about Ray?
Did we do him already?
Yes, we have done Ray already.
I'm just being silly then.
Indeed.
Fair enough. So we all done? We all good?
Yep. Looking good. Thanks. Thank you all for attending. It's been an amazing session, yeah.
Amazing session. Seriously, I'm missing this. I have to come to the Sunday sessions. I just have to. I can't live without this shit. I've decided already.
So you're gonna Monday session or Sunday session because you wanna play Dark Heresy with us? Or?
No. Of course, I'm gonna play with you guys, but you know, Turi is gonna do the Sunday sessions for the Dark Heresy, and I'd already I had basically what I had known today because I went to the doctor. I had 2 different appointments. One of them something which I'm not going to talk about, and the other one was to deal with my medication. And one of my medication is a contraceptive pill, and it really makes me fucking go batshit insane. So basically, I have mood swings, my hormones are here and there and whatever, and I can't control it because obviously it's bodily.
Ouch.
Yeah.
It's basically like I can be drunk in the middle of the day, even though I haven't imbibed any alcohol in like a week. So there's no chance for me to be actually I've tested this before.
She did drunk call me on Skype once.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Actually, several times.
Yeah, I have. And this is because, seriously, it's because of these fucking pills. I'm one of those people that normally, even now, I will not say that, yay, I'm perfectly clear-headed and woohoo. No. What I'm trying to say here is I've had 3 glasses of wine in the past 3 hours because I had lovely lunch in a restaurant. It was amazing. It was really nice. And I had 1 glass of port because stuff. And it was lovely. However, at the same time, in some days, as Oscar will know, I've gone batshit crazy. Just honestly batshit crazy. I mean,
No, you're just rambling. Let's wrap it up here. Come on.
Yes.
See you guys next time.
Happen. But it won't happen again.
Indeed.
Because I got rid of this medication! Yay!
That's good. Alright, let's end on that positive note. see you either on Monday, for more hero stuff, or on Saturday for Dark Heresy.
No, it should be Sunday. It's Dark Heresy.
Oh yeah, right. Saturday is Star Wars
No,
and Legend of the Five Rings for me.
Indeed,
You
it
don't
is.
know what day it is, Atem.
I don't know. I'm just working too much.
I don't know because I worked this weekend.
Yeah.